market. All right, let's walk through here. So that is the price for this room. The exchange rate for the Vietnamese dong versus the US dollar is 23,000 Vietnamese dong to $1 US. And so therefore, 1.6 million dong equals $69, about 70 bucks. However, that is for 4 nights, and so this room is actually about $18 per night. Amazing deal. So this is my first day in Vietnam. I arrived last night and I've been chilling today, so I'm just heading out for the first time to walk around the streets and check things out. And so I'm going to head out and just do some random walking around and give a little taste of this city and this country. It is my 63rd country, and so it is really cool to be in a brand new country that I am fairly unfamiliar with, other than just the usual stuff that you've heard about. But Vietnam has definitely changed a lot over the decades. Danang here is supposed to be a very modern, high-tech city with some really interesting, kind of futuristic looking buildings and whatnot. So I'm curious to see what it's all about. Also wanted to point out TV here. Super fast Wi-Fi in the room. Uploading my last video took like 10 minutes, so that is just amazing. AC. All right, time to get out of here and start exploring the streets of Danang, Vietnam. So far, pretty amazing. And so right down here is the water. And so I think I'm going to go right, back the way that the taxi came, and walk along this water. The weather is very pleasant. It's, you know, warm-ish, but not hot. It's late in the afternoon. Now, one thing that differs from Thailand, for example, is they drive on the right side of the road here. And so check out this really awesome-looking dragon bridge. Tail of the dragon, head of the dragon. Hopefully I can walk across it. And so at this point my voice got totally drowned out by the wind. It was an especially windy day, and so I wanted to explain what I was talking about here. So Danang lies on the Han River and the South China Sea and has a population of about 1 million people, and it was a major US military base during the Vietnam War. Apparently the population exploded as a result of the US presence there. In 1955, then it had a population of just 50,000 people, and by the middle of the Vietnam War, then it had a population of about 1 million. Danang is the 5th largest city in Vietnam and also has an international airport, and so it is a good place to fly into, also because it is close to the tourist destinations of Hoi An, Hue, and My Son. And so, check it out. This is the Vietnamese script. Looks kind of familiar, right? They use the Latin alphabet. They don't have a weird-looking written language like Japanese or Thai or whatever. It is the usual English words with these little accent marks on it. So that's kind of convenient. Not that I can actually understand it, but In a way, it's kind of a bummer because it's just less exotic looking, all these English words, but they do, of course, have their own language, and it is supposed to be really difficult to pronounce. Even just saying like hello or thank you or whatever is pretty tough. Tourist information. That is quite a VW van. It's like a massive one. Hello. What's the name of this bridge? The bridge name? Garbis? Garbis. It means dragon, I guess? Like dragon bridge? Yeah, okay. Thank you. The Garbis bridge, I guess. Tourism guide in Danang. Do's and don'ts. Don't raise your voice in public. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Don't be overly affectionate. Don't get overly drunk. Right on, that's pretty reasonable. Notice the communist star. Vietnam is a communist country, one of the few that is left in the world, along with Laos, Cuba, China, of course, and North Korea. And ahead of the dragon. Like a complement to the tourist bus on the other side. Exact same thing, it looks like. Another VW, Danang Tourist Information. The other one was just, right over there. So that's pretty funny. I guess maybe, American U.S. military vehicle would be my best guess, or maybe it's just, came over from Germany. Volkswagen. Wow, check out this. That is quite a load. Alibaba time. Ice cream. Danang, Vietnam. Oh, we got a love bridge here. I can't help but wonder if this is the French influence. Vietnam was colonized by France. Doesn't seem like a typical like Asian tradition. So first impressions of Vietnam are definitely looking really good, really interesting. I'll be in Vietnam for about 3 weeks, and then I will be flying somewhere else for like a week, so it is a relatively short trip for me anyway, to Asia, just a month. I will definitely be back at some point, but I have other travel plans in mind for after I go back to the US to a different part of the world, since I've been to Asia so many times. So stay tuned for that after this next month. Then be going to an area that I haven't explored yet properly. Barbecue and beer. Sounds good. Street food here, and that other bridge. A nice scene in the late afternoon with the sun going down and things getting a little more cool. It's probably like 5:30 maybe. Some nice guys down there on the bridge. Who stopped me and wanted to take a selfie with me, and I wasn't quite sure, like, was this kind of a scam situation? Were they going to try to get me to do something else? You never know. And that was it. They just wanted to take a picture with me and then shook my hand. Didn't, try to grab me and get me to do anything else. So that's cool. A restaurant here, the Bamboo Green, and we got some prices. So get a idea of how much food costs. So remember that you divide by 23,000. So bread and shu mai is 25,000, so basically about $1 for that dish right there. Beef dish, 75,000, so about $3. Beef and rice gruel, 35,000, a little more than $1. Noodle with beef, 45,000, about $1.50. Definitely good looking prices, nice and cheap. But I'm going to keep on walking back this way and go find a nice kind of cozy place to grab a beer. This is not where I'm staying, the Vietnam Hostel. Amazing mural. And so they do actually have some stoplights In some places at least. A lot of the intersections seem to be just traffic merges together and you kind of fight your way through. And a market. All right, let's walk through here. And this is a bigger market than I thought it was going to be. All kinds of stuff for sale here. Life is beautiful. That girl's t-shirt. Thank you. I guess this is a Vietnamese beer. Awesome. Now, notice this glass has ice in it. I am going to avoid that, since I don't know if that is local water, probably. But the beer is cold already, so. Alright, give this thing a try. Typical beer, but totally hits the spot. And a nice spot here for watching traffic and some people. So far, I'm excited for seeing more of Vietnam. And so it's a bit later now, and a nice late night scene here on, I think this is the Han River. The Dragon Bridge again there. And going to look for some dinner. I just ordered rice noodles with crab paste and beef shank. It is 60,000 dong, so about $2.50. A lot of really interesting looking dishes here. These ones are a bit more expensive. About $8 for fried rice noodles with crabs. This place here, Hanoi food. I guess is in Hanoi, the city. Sure. And so there we go. Looks amazing. I'm gonna dig into this. How do you say in Vietnamese name?
Bún riêu.
Born Vu.
Yes, bún riêu.
Born Vu.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, bún riêu.
Looks great. Thank you. And just wanted to show a little bit more of what is in here. I guess that's, not sure if that's egg or tofu. One way to find out. I guess that's like a tofu kind of a thing. A lot of stuff mixed in here and really tasty. There's some beef in there. Good stuff. Looking forward to lots more Vietnamese food.
rượu